Have you ever felt a spark with someone but couldn't put your finger on why? Most of the time, it's not in what they say. It's in the little things they do, the glances, the touches, the energy you can't quite name. Today, we're diving into the hidden signals a woman sends when she's quietly drawn to you. And once you notice them, every interaction will feel completely different. Welcome to the Female Psyche, where we explore the hidden truths of attraction, connection, and the subtle signals women send when they're quietly drawn to someone. Today, we're uncovering the secret signs that show when a woman is craving more than just friendship, and how to recognize them with confidence and clarity. One of the truest things about human connection is that what people really feel rarely comes out in words. It's subtle. It shows itself in tiny signals, a glance, a gesture, a change in tone, the energy between you. When it comes to matters of the heart, this quiet language becomes even more powerful. Today, we're going to explore the signs that a woman might be quietly craving something more than friendship. These aren't just random hints. They're rooted in psychology, emotion, and genuine chemistry. Recognize them, and every encounter can feel charged in a completely new way. Here are 7 revealing clues she's feeling that pull. First, her gaze tells a story. Eyes are often called windows to the soul, and in attraction, they speak before words do. A brief glance is normal, but when she holds your eyes longer than usual, glances back repeatedly, or lets her eyes drift to your mouth in return, it's intentional. Her subconscious is opening a window to feelings she hasn't put into words yet. Second, she finds ways to touch you, even subtly. Physical contact is a deep, primal form of connection. When someone is drawn to you, they'll instinctively reach for small touches. Her hand lightly brushing your arm during a laugh, a casual touch as she passes by, or straightening something on you. Science shows repeated, gentle contact signals interest and gently tests if you welcome her closeness. Third, her body leans in naturally. Words can be careful, but the body rarely lies. Attraction relaxes her defenses. She might tilt toward you, leave her arms uncrossed, angle her feet in your direction, or brush her hair away to show her neck. A tilted head while listening, a subtle lean forward, these are her silent ways of saying, I feel safe here with you, and I want to be closer. Fourth, her voice shifts when she's around you. Most people don't notice the subtle ways tone changes for someone they care about. Her voice may soften, warm, or become a little playful just for you. Tiny jokes, shared private remarks, or a slight drop in pitch create an intimate space that belongs only to the two of you. She's crafting a secret connection that feeds the spark. Fifth, her attention goes beyond the surface. Anyone can compliment looks, but when she notices your strength under pressure, your quiet kindness, the way you see the world differently, or your calm, intense moments, that's real focus. It's a deeper recognition, a signal that she's observing who you are, not just what you look like. Sixth, she mirrors your movements and energy. People subconsciously sync with those they feel drawn to. If she matches your gestures, laughs when you do, or shifts her energy to align with yours, it's her way of connecting on a subconscious level. Mirroring shows comfort, attention, and a desire to be attuned to you. Seventh, she invests time and thought in your interactions. She remembers little things you've said, checks in about what matters to you, or shares things she normally wouldn't. These choices reveal her focus on you and her desire to deepen your connection, even without saying it outright. Every one of these signs is subtle but powerful. They speak a language that words often fail to capture. Learning to notice them isn't just about reading attraction. It's about understanding someone's emotional world. When you recognize these quiet hints, you see the depth beneath the surface, and interactions that once felt ordinary start to feel electric. These kinds of compliments show she's noticing who you truly are, not just what's on the surface. It's a vulnerable gesture, almost like she's saying, I see the real you. Sixth, she makes time to be alone with you. Genuine chemistry needs space to grow, away from distractions. If she suggests a quiet walk, pulls you aside at a busy event, or sends a private message after a group conversation, it's purposeful. She's not hiding. She's creating a place where connection can breathe and deepen. Choosing privacy is her way of showing emotional investment. Seventh, her energy changes when she's around you. Attraction affects the body as much as the mind. You might notice a faint blush, brighter eyes, laughter that comes naturally and easily, or little gestures like fiddling with her necklace or brushing hair away. That mix of excitement and slight nervousness isn't discomfort. It's her body reacting to the spark you bring. She feels alive, and it shows. Here's an important point. These signals aren't just green lights to chase. Often, they're ways she's quietly testing if you're emotionally present enough to meet her on a deeper level. Spotting one sign is interesting. Seeing several consistently over time, that's a genuine invitation. But the real power comes from responsibility. These cues aren't tools to manipulate. They're glimpses into someone's vulnerability. The strongest response isn't clever lines, pressure, or moves. It's meeting her openness with calm confidence, respect, and authenticity. Real bonds aren't built with tricks. They're built when both people honor the quiet story unfolding between them. Next time you notice these patterns, don't ignore them. Pay attention. Step forward with integrity. The most meaningful relationships rarely start with grand declarations. They begin in the quiet moments where eyes meet, energy aligns, and two people start sensing what neither has fully said yet. What's fascinating about human connection is how often what we truly feel never gets spoken aloud. Most of the time, it's in the small things. The glance that lingers a fraction too long, the way a smile edges toward you, the subtle energy that shifts when you're near. Attraction, desire, and emotional curiosity have their own language, one that operates below words. A woman's body, her energy, and her choices communicate far more than she might ever admit out loud. Her eyes, for instance, are incredibly revealing. They don't just notice, they invite. When a gaze returns to you repeatedly, when it hesitates over your lips or softens in a way that feels intimate, it's not accidental. It's her subconscious signaling interest before her mind catches up. It's the brain and body collaborating to send a message she isn't ready to speak yet. That kind of attention creates a magnetic pull, one that's subtle but unmistakable if you know how to read it. Touch is another universal signal. It's primal, immediate, and deeply influential. A brush of the hand, a playful nudge, adjusting your sleeve or collar, these are her ways of testing comfort, building trust, and bridging distance without words. Repeated small touches are her body asking, "Can I come closer? Do you welcome me here?" It's not just flirtation, it's a conversation in itself, one that the body leads and the mind eventually follows. Posture and movement speak just as loudly. When she angles toward you, leans in during conversation, or exposes a subtle vulnerability like tilting her head or brushing her hair aside, she's signaling safety and openness. These gestures are rarely conscious. They're her body saying, "I feel secure and I want you closer." The way someone naturally moves around you often reveals more than anything they could say in words. Voice is a secret language too. Tone softens, warmth creeps in, laughter gets a little richer, teasing becomes playful. It's a private signal only you are meant to catch. Shared jokes and subtle shifts in cadence create intimacy. She's crafting a bubble that belongs to the two of you, an emotional space that fosters connection beyond conversation. Compliments that go deeper than appearance show attention to the core of who you are. When she notices your calm under pressure, your empathy, or the unique way you see the world, it's more than kindness. It's recognition of your essence. That kind of observation is intimate because it's vulnerable. She's letting herself see you fully, and in doing so, she's inviting you to meet her on the same level. What's key here is perspective. These signals aren't green lights to manipulate or chase. They're invitations to meet her vulnerability with your own calm confidence. True connection isn't built on clever moves or pressure. It's built on respect, presence, and authenticity. Noticing these cues gives you insight, but responding with integrity creates the bond. Relationships that endure don't usually start with grand gestures or declarations. They grow in quiet spaces, between glances, aligned energy, and unspoken understanding. The magic is in noticing, being present, and honoring the silent story that's unfolding. Recognizing it, respecting it, and responding with your own genuine openness is what makes a connection meaningful. Understanding these quiet signals isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about truly seeing someone, noticing the little ways they show interest, and meeting that openness with your own calm confidence and respect. The strongest connections aren't built through clever lines. They're built in the moments where energy aligns, eyes meet, and both people feel safe enough to be themselves. So next time you notice these subtle hints, a lingering gaze, a soft touch, or a shift in energy, don't ignore them. Pay attention, be present, and respond with authenticity. That's how real bonds are formed, in the quiet spaces between words, where something meaningful can quietly begin and grow. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights from the female psyche. Drop the word insightful in the comments to let me know you connected with this video and want more content like this. I'd love to hear from you.